Hi guys! Alright, so I'm here to talk about goal setting. That's the September challenge and it's going to be awesome. It's day 3, September 3rd. I already forgot to do my goals yesterday. We're not perfect. It's okay if you forget a day. It's okay if you miss a day. If you can't do a day, that's fine. Pick it back up. We're just trying to do the best we can, trying to get something in every day, and I want to show you how awesome it is to take these small tangible steps that really will add up at the end of this month. So I'm really excited for this one. I'm really excited to show it to you. It's one of the things that I do with my one-on-one clients and with myself, honestly, when I'm trying to really solidify a healthy routine. And it's a great way to keep ourselves inspired and step away from the scale and step away from the way we look and the way our clothes are fitting and focus on other goals, because it's the consistency, it's taking action constantly that is going to affect those changes, that will affect the weight on the scale. But with these kinds of goals, we can see progress all the time with weight, and we've got like our periods coming that cause our clothes to fit. It's not that big. Our clothes to fit a little bit differently. We've got, you know, the amount of salt we eat, or maybe we went away for the weekend and drank a lot, like me yesterday. And so the scale goes up and down, and that's disheartening to see. So I want to teach you about stepping away from the scale, setting some other goals that will keep you consistent and that will keep you growing and inspired and excited to be taking care of your body and yourself. So I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite goals that I like to give myself and other people, and give you some ideas of ways that you can work on those. One of the things that I can't really show you here is running. So I don't consider myself a runner. Running's always hard for me. When I do it consistently, I can get okay at it and I can be pretty fast, but you know, it's not an easy thing, and it never has been for me. And so one of the things that I like to remind myself is, like, you can walk, you don't have to run all the time. And I don't really like just a slow jog. So I tend to, even now that I'm running a lot and I'm pretty fit cardiovascularly, I like to walk and run and kind of work on my speed. And for me, that's more fun. It's more fun to see the progress, and I can see, like, wow, I'm getting faster, and wow, I can run faster longer, and allow myself those breaks. And the way that I speak to myself becomes kind of a meditation and a practice in affirmations and positivity and positive self-talk, which I struggle with, and I always have. And so allowing myself to stop is not like, oh, Shannon, you're ruining everything by stopping right now. It's like, Shannon, great job running. You did an amazing job. That was awesome. If you want to try to go to that next tree or the extra 1/10 of a mile on the treadmill, do that. If not, stop now, walk. We'll celebrate, and then we'll start running again. So with like a Couch to 5K or these programs and apps that tell you, okay, run 2 minutes, walk 1 minute, those are great, and they work for a lot of people. But with this, I want to get you to understand how to coach yourself. And I want you to really walk away feeling confident that you can do this and you can coach yourself, and you don't need an app and you don't need somebody telling you what to do, and it's very empowering. And so if running is going to be your goal this month, give yourself a goal. I want to run consistently for 1 mile or 2 miles or 5 miles, whatever it is that you're working toward, and allow yourself to kind of run and walk, and you be the judge of how far you're going to run, how fast you're going to run, and you check in with yourself, talk to yourself. Can I make it to that next patch of shade? Can I make it 1 more 1/10 of a mile? If the answer is no, stop, walk. Every 30 seconds or so, or at the next shady patch, check in. Hey, can I run now? Nope. Okay, let's give ourselves to the next shady patch or another half a minute and check in again. Okay, now I can run. Let's run again. And just talk to yourself and really get to know yourself. And that's what this is for, this goal setting challenge. It's not necessarily to follow a template and see if you can do something. It's about creating that relationship within yourself and that pride and confidence. So running is a great one that works really well for people, and it's a great one to just get yourself moving, and running is just so easy. You can just run out the door and do it. And so that's why I really love it as a goal and as a tool. I can get out of the gym. I can focus a little bit more on meditation and my positive self-talk. So running to me, although hard, has been a really great part of my life. And even if you're injured and you can't run, walking up hills, using a treadmill to go at an incline, that's huge. And even walking on flat is a great workout. It's a great way to get your heart rate up. It may not burn as many calories as going for a run or going uphill, but it keeps you healthy and it fires endorphins, and it's great for your heart health. So don't discount just getting out and walking when you can. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some other goals that you can do. I'm doing a handstand every day. Well, not yesterday, but I'm doing a handstand every day this month. I'm gonna do 2 minutes of handstands. If you wanna try this one, you don't have to have been in the circus to do this. Anybody can do them. So assuming you don't have any wrist issues, and if you do, we can work on that. Email me and I can give you some exercises, and then maybe we can do a handstand goal another time. But if your wrists feel good, I would start 2 minutes of handstand practice with maybe a 30-second plank, right? So just here for 30 seconds. And then from there, I would do 30 seconds in a kind of a downward dog position, but instead of downward dog, you're gonna push up into a handstand. So go up on your toes, so you get more weight in your hands, and you're gonna push up in your shoulders. And you're gonna try to hold a nice straight position from your hands to your tush with your belly button pulled in. That's another good one for 30 seconds. Then maybe you do 30 seconds here with your feet walking up a wall. 30 seconds here. Or maybe your feet go on a coffee table or a chair. That's a great way to hold it. And maybe practice that one twice. Hit your 2-minute mark. As those things become easy, as that 30-second plank becomes easier, maybe you do all 1 minute of that downward dog-ish handstand, and then 1 minute against a wall. Maybe over time, each week or every couple days, you walk your feet a little higher and hold it up here. Remember, you want to be pushing your shoulders up towards your ears in a handstand. You want to knit your rib cage together and squeeze your tush, suck in your belly button. This is the position you're looking for. It's not here, it's here, okay? So that's what we're working for with a handstand. And again, there are programs and apps and things you can find online that will give you some ideas, and that's totally fine. But this is another one. Play with it. Build that confidence in yourself. Like, it's about playing and discovering your body and how your body and mind work together. Another good one is push-ups. So what I would do is give myself a goal of like 20 push-ups and say, okay, I want to do 3 on my toes really well by the end of the month. Or maybe you can do 3 and you want to do 10, or maybe you want to do 15. So start with as many as you can on your toes. Maybe it's not even 1. So you get to here and you go, and then maybe do the rest on your knees. And when that gets hard, you move the rest of the 20 up against a table or a counter or a wall even. Or you just do them all on your knees, as many as you can on your toes, and then the rest on your knees. So whatever level you're starting at, try to find a way to push yourself at first, and then make it easier as you try to finish that number that you're going for. Maybe it's 30 that you want to do every day. Maybe it's 40, I don't know, whatever your goal is. If you have wrist problems for push-ups, you can use a weight, and you can do them here, and that should alleviate a lot of pressure on the wrist. If not, then maybe that's not the goal for you. Let's see, the other one that I'm working on is splits. I just know I need to stretch more, so this is a fun way for me to measure it. So I'm going to do 2 minutes on each side every day too. And that means I'm going to start here, and I'm going to lean forward and open up my back hip here. So the belly button's in, it's not in my back. I'm leaning forward and stretching here for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to stretch here for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to stretch here for 30 seconds. And what this does is kind of stretch out along the outside of my IT band too. And then I'll probably slide into the splits for 30 seconds, which I'm not going to do now because I'm cold. So I'll do those on each side for 30 seconds or for 2 minutes every day, and hope to get my splits a little flatter. And at the same time, just get more flexible. And for me, that's a fun way to make myself stretch because I don't stretch enough. I stretch normally at the end of a workout, but you know, I'm a gymnast and an acrobat, and I like to be flexible, and I know what it feels like to feel flexible, and it feels good. And so I just want to get back there a little bit. Chin-ups are another great one. I don't know if you can see in the corner here because I can't see the screen, but that's one you just find any bar. You can order them on Amazon, and you can just jump up and then just slowly let yourself down and tell yourself, I'm going to do 10 of those every day. Put it in a door you walk through all the time. Just do one every time you walk through it. Once you can do one, try doing 2, and get up to 10 every day for a month, and see how many you can do without jumping by the end of the month. I think you'll be really surprised. Chin-ups are hard, but they're so badass, and they feel really cool to be able to do. So that's also another fun goal that you can set for this month. Trying to think if there's any other ones. There's jumping goals. You can do like jumping up onto a high surface. So you can say, okay, I'll start on a low surface, maybe a stool or something. You want to make sure that it's very sound. And you're going to just jump up onto it. Maybe you do 20 of those every day, then make it a little higher. Every few days, try to make it a little higher. Or maybe you do a few high ones and then do the rest a little bit lower, or you jump up and over something. Jumping is another great one because we don't do that very much as we get older, and it's a skill we really lose. And it's really great to continue jumping throughout your adulthood for your proprioception and just for having fun, and to not get injured. Okay, so those are, I think, my tips, my best tips on goal setting for you this month. And I'm really excited for this challenge. I don't know if I've told you that already. I think I mentioned it in the beginning. This is such a good one. And it's my favorite thing to do for myself. And I'm so excited to see what you guys come up with and what you guys do. So I think most of you here are members, but if not, join now. We're already a couple days into the month, but that doesn't matter. As you can see, I already forgot one day. We're all doing the best we can. So you just join now, join us, and let's just create some awesome, cool, badass changes in ourselves, because we're redefining motherhood, and we are going to rock this whole self-care and taking care of ourselves and our strength and our inner and outer strength. And if you are a member, hit me up. I'm happy to talk to you one-on-one about your goals. I'm happy to answer emails, respond down here. Even if you're not a member, let me know your questions. I'm really excited for this one, and I want to help you through it, and I just want to see what you guys all come up with. So keep in touch, and I'm really looking forward to hearing from you guys. All right, take care. Bye.